The Last of Us Season 1, Episode number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of The Last of Us last week. Fantastic episode, man. Bill and Frank, again, very sad episode. Poetic, but also probably the best ending. One of the best endings you can have in a zombie apocalypse. Getting to go out on your own terms. Getting to go out with no pain. Not turning into a zombie and getting to go out with the person you love, man. It was fantastic, dude. You know, the entire episode was about them. And granted, while they did, end up dying in the end, we got to push the story forward. Joel and Ellie finally got the car they needed, or rather the car he needed. And now he's going to go find his brother and then, dish Ellie off to his brother and yada yada. He can take him to take her to where she needs to go. But regardless, man, we're stocked up on weapons. We got essentially a reboot point, if you want to call it that, a refresh point in the game, something along those lines, right? You got to the point where you got to stock up on all your weapons, take a nice shower, relax, heal up and everything. So I'm excited to see where we go with this episode, man. We do have a car now, like I said, so I'm assuming we're gonna have a little bit of a time jump, probably something very small, very minimal, right, where they traveled at least a little bit of a distance away from Bill and Frank's camp. But I'm excited to check this episode out, guys. I've been loving the fucking show. You know that. The show looks absolutely incredible. As always, it's coming out from HBO, so I expect nothing less. But regardless, guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Let's see what we got. Just starting out with the intro every week now, man. Oh, Bella Ramsey. I'm assuming that's the name of the actor who plays Ellie, which is kind of funny, being as she played in Game of Thrones, and Ramsey in Game of Thrones. Name connection, just a little bit, but I never knew that. I never knew that was her actual name. I always saw in the intro here, but I never really thought about it until now, man. Oh, I'm excited to see what we got. I want to see some more action. Last episode, fantastic. I think last episode was one of those special episodes you watch in a TV show, right? Like, there was action in it. There was love. There was just every piece you could ask for in it, man. We got some more backstory. We finally figured out how things started, which is crazy. And I also was reading the comments, and just like the little details, man, right? Like the neighbors at the start of the show, they were eating muffins and stuff like that, whereas Joel and them, they didn't eat pancakes or anything on that day. And had they done that, they probably would have gotten infected. Now, granted, yeah, his daughter did end up dying anyway, but still, he probably wouldn't be around. It's crazy. Oh, that's right. She got her gun, man. She got that strap. That's how you know you ain't ready for it, if you playing with it like that. Practicing is one thing, but just messing around with it, come on. Like, look at these settings, man. These scenes are amazing. Like, look at the detail in the back. Everything. Incredible, dude. She's smiling, but like, she killed her first infected last week. I don't know if she's doing this just in case they run into actual humans, raiders and stuff. I don't know if she'd be able to kill somebody, like a living person, right? Maybe she just wants it for the infected. And I know sometimes I call them zombies. People in the comments are very distinct about them. They're not zombies, primate. They're infected. There's a difference. I can't help it sometimes, man. Sometimes I might call them zombies, but I get it.
Gas breaks down over time. This stuff's almost water. Back in the day, we'd drive 10, 12 hours on one tank. You could go anywhere.
So where'd you go?
Pretty much nowhere.
Work. It's a cool little detail they add in there too, right? The gas has been sitting around for so long, it's not as potent as it used to be, so it doesn't last as long. It breaks down easier, right?
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope. It'll still be stationary. No pun intended.
Are these puns?
Volume 2 by Will Livingston. Volume 2. Look, you get it? 2? Like T-O-O?
She's lightening the mood, at least. I'll give her that, man. You know what I mean?
Feel free to wait in the truck.
Okay, but just know, you can't escape Will Livingston. He'll be back. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
You see the little smile on his face, man. As much as he acts like he hates it, it lightens the mood, Like she's a kid and everything like that, and she can be a little sassy at times, but she's got a good heart.
Got something else. It's light on the reading, but it has some interesting pictures.
Oh, no. Put that back.
Yeah.
For kids.
How do you even walk around with that thing?
Please get rid of it.
I want to see what all the fuss is about.
Oh my god.
Why are all these pages stuck together?
Damn.
I'm
That
just
must be
fucking
Bill's.
with ya.
That was our boy Bill. Fucking hilarious. Damn. We still have a bunch of animals out here on farmland and stuff? Does that mean somebody's alive out there? This has been 20 years, man. So for them to still be out there, contained in there and everything too? There has to be somebody that's living out there, right? Maybe Joel just didn't want to stop. You figure in this world you want to avoid other logos in here too. I guess maybe it's just for realism. Crazy. You saw the train too hanging off. Dude, like I just love all those details, man. Like just a montage of them driving, just seeing the old world.
Figure I'll sleep tonight and drive tomorrow all day, all night. Get us to Wyoming by next morning.
So can we start a fire? I'm freezing.
Now, why am I going to tell you no?
Because infected will see the smoke.
No, fungus isn't that smart. This is too remote for
People.
infected anyway.
People?
Makes sense.
So what are they gonna do, rob
Yep.
us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
Rob, rape, slave, all of the above. This is a fucking, when you in the apocalypse, man, you got some people that'll do some fucked up shit. Interesting to know that you don't really got to worry about infected out here, though. It makes sense that they're probably more in the city, right?
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
It's the pun.
Because he was outstanding in his field?
You
Eh.
dick. Did you notice?
No.
That's actually a decent one. I wonder why he didn't answer the first time. I wonder if he was just so zoned in trying to listen for sounds out there, right? See if anyone was out there watching or anything was creeping up on him. Like this has to be kind of like a scary situation a little bit, right? Because every little creak or thing you hear, you're like, fuck, what was that?
No one's going to find us.
Someone's gonna find y'all. I just, man, such a good character, because you see that even though she fucks around a lot, you know, with Tess and him back in the other episode, and then in this episode joking around and stuff, you see she's still got insecurities and she's still scared. You know, at the end of the day, she's still just a kid, and it's a very real fear, right? Especially in this world. I'd much rather be, oh shit, okay, he's just standing guard. I thought that was somebody looking over him already. In this world, I'd rather be found by the infected than humans.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee?
Not black. I need a little something in that. Some milk. Maybe a packet of Splenda.
Is that seriously what those Starbucks in the QZ used to sell?
Wow. They have Starbucks in the QZ.
Tommy's what we used to call a joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. So he enlists in the army right out of high school. A few months later, they ship him off to Desert Storm. Being in the army didn't make him feel much like a hero. Cut to 12 years later, outbreak happens. He convinces me to join a group making their way up to Boston, which I did.
Fireflies.
And then Tommy meets Marlene.
Ooh.
She talks me to joining the Fireflies.
Okay, so it's a different group.
Of course, last I heard, he quit the
Wow.
Fireflies too. Now he's on his own out there, and I gotta go get him. Keep going for family. That's about it.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo.
That probably hurt her a little bit, but give it time.
You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
That's normally how it is, man. To be fair, car rides, especially with the AC on, bro, I'd be tired as hell. Nice to get that backstory though, right? So Tommy was a part of the Fireflies at one point, which they did mention earlier, but he ended up quitting or leaving them for whatever reason. But originally I thought he was out on a mission for the Fireflies, and that's when he lost contact, but I guess it's something completely different. I'm sure Joel will start to, you know, really care for Ellie like a daughter at some point. Like right now I feel like he kind of does, but he's also a little closed off still because what happened to Tess and what happened to his daughter, and he's focused on his brother, but you know he does care for her. Bro, this looks like a setup spot, you know what I mean? Oh my god, this is like a perfect spot for some raiders to jump out at you.
we can jog right around this tunnel, take the next ramp, and we're back on the road minute tops.
I got an uneasy feeling, man. Like that tunnel was blocked off purposefully, but obviously it looks like it was blocked off a long time ago. Damn, just piles, man. Right. Just like last episode, right? That was probably the government.
Where the fuck is Fedra?
Oh. They got wiped too. This QZ. Oh shit.
Are we gonna help him?
No.
Damn straight. Yep. Look at that. It was bait. Damn. That was bait, man. Oh no. Damn. Oh, bro, I don't think this is just straight Fedra. This must be survivors of the QZ. So we learned last episode, obviously, there's more QZs everywhere, right? Ellie, it might be time to tell him you got a gun.
Hey, you see that hole? You can squeeze through.
Dude, all their supplies are in here, too. She got her bag with her gun at least, man. Damn! My man a shooter. Oh, shit. Oh, she gonna get the strap out. It's time, Ellie. It's time. That must have been Joel. He got him. There's gotta be more, though, right? Is he out of ammo? Or is he jammed? Damn! Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, she's just gonna go with her knife. Oh dude, it's one thing her shooting him, but stabbing, bro, stabbing is even worse, I feel like, you know what I mean? Oh, she's got her gun. Dude, ah. Damn. It's sad because she's so young, but like, fuck. And he's young too.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. We're not fighting anymore. I'm gonna go home. I'll tell everyone you're good. I don't know what to do. My legs don't work. My mom isn't far. If you can get me to her, we can trade with you guys. We can be friends. I didn't know. I'm Brian. What's your name? You can have it. It's a good knife.
He said, I know I can.
Get back behind
This is tough.
No. I'm sorry. Please. We could just talk. I'm sorry. Please. No, please. I'm sorry, please.
Damn, he didn't even shoot. He stabbed him with his own knife. Bro, but I mean, like, that's the thing. Y'all fuck around, you find out. Like, we ain't the ones, bro. Like, think about if it's sad, but like, think about if the roles were reversed. You think they would have showed them mercy? You know what I mean? I think that's gonna fuck with her, man. You can tell she's burying it. That's some trauma, man. Wow. They rolling deep. So is that Fedra, or maybe that's just survivors from the QZ and they kind of took their vehicles?
The Bergquists. No. Mark Anthony Halpin. Carrie Schreiber. Haven't seen them. The Chans. Henry Burrell. Okay. I wonder if this is the cell where my brother was beaten to death.
No, you were wronged, and I'm sorry. This has gone too far. It has to stop.
It has to stop now, you mean? Now that you're in the cell. But before, people dying was okay. When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
Here. Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
Wow.
I'm your doctor.
Was he the only doctor there? So they can't kill him? Oh, shit. Yep. So this is in the QZ in the safe zone, so maybe it didn't get completely taken over?
Well, if Henry has a radio, maybe he found someone out there. Maybe he called these guys in. Will he live? What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance.
So are these just the people from the safe zone and they took Fedra out? They kind of took over, right? Similar to like the Firefly, or maybe these are another group of Fireflies. I don't think so, because we haven't seen their sign anywhere. They look for the light in the darkness. Oh shit. Damn.
This is Henry's work. Understand? And he won't stop until we stop him.
That's the thing, bro. She just killed the doctor because she thinks it was Henry, right? Dude, it's one thing for Joel to take out a couple of dudes, but like this is a whole militia.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you?
Thing is, I didn't hear that guy coming. He shouldn't have had to have, you know.
Well, you're glad I did, right?
You're just a kid. You should know what it means to. It's not like you killed him, but shooting. I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that. I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to. And I'm sorry.
Deep. That's why he didn't want to give her a gun this whole time. Not because he doesn't trust her, but because he doesn't want to put that burden on her.
It wasn't my first time.
Oh. She's killed somebody else before or hurt somebody else before? Or maybe she was talking about the infected one. Can't be though, right?
Now, who taught you that?
Fedra school.
Figures. Your thumb. Over your thumb. Left hand. Squeezes down on the right. Got it? There you go. Look at.
I mean, during this time, I know it's not, he doesn't want to put that burden on her, but she needs one, man. At least till we get out of the city.
You put it in your pack. Shoot your damn ass off.
Of course, man. It's fucking Ellie. She's always going to do the opposite of what he says. I get wanting to have it on her, though, right? Because it's like, you're not going to have time to pull it out of your pack if you guys get attacked. I really like the lighting in this scene, too, man. Smart place to hide. Yeah, look at all that food. We know this wasn't Joel in them, so we got to assume it was Henry, right? Oh. So, is Henry a kid? Or does he have a kid with him?
They're out of food. Henry won't let Sam starve.
Yep, Sam. Whoa.
Fuck!
What is that?
When do we tell the others?
Not yet.
That like
Let's just handle what we have to handle. We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
After.
is that like a sinkhole or something? Maybe Joel and them will end up finding Henry and Sam.
Hey, you know that guy who said he was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
I've been on both sides.
Oh.
It was a long time ago. We did what we needed to survive.
Did you kill innocent people?
Come on.
I think that's a yes. In this world, man, most people aren't innocent though.
Get up, you lazy ass.
Lazy ass. 56 years old, you little shit.
Said you should have seen me in my prime. Damn, so that means in when all this shit started, he was what, like 36-ish?
When we were talking about hurting people, what did you mean it wasn't your first time?
I don't want to talk about it.
It isn't fair. Your age. Having to deal with all of this?
So it gets easier when you get older?
No, not really.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side. Is it because you were shot there?
Probably more from shooting.
That why he always sleeps on his right side, so his left ear's up.
Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
He thought that one was pretty good. At least she's lightening the mood. At least he's laughing again, right? Having a good time. It's probably been a long time since he's felt like that, you know? Even though he's had tests and whatnot. Didn't seem like they really joked around too much like that. It's different when you have a kid around.
Joel!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this Henry and Sam? Oh, I think it is. Damn, were they in here already? It is. I'm pretty sure it's gotta be, man, because there's two of them. It's an older person, it's a kid. Henry and fucking Sam, I bet. Luckily, this is kind of good though, because Kathleen and them are after Henry and Sam. So maybe they can work together, right? Because I'm sure Henry and Sam want to get out of the city too. Not only that, but they can provide information to Joel and Ellie about, you know, the group, man. The Last of Us season 1 episode 4 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking episode, dude. I love that we are expanding this world more, continuing with the world building and everything, man. It's great to see, because like at first I was like, is this Fedra? Right? Is this the QZ kind of taken down and maybe the civilians took over and mixed in with Fedra? Is this, you know, the Fireflies in a different part of the world or what? But we hadn't seen their little message around, so I was like, maybe not. And it turns out it is just a completely different group. Maybe it's just, you know, members of the QZ ended up kind of overrunning Fedra and taking over themselves, which I'm assuming that's somewhat what it is. But fantastic stuff, dude. I love all the details, man. The city, the different buildings, the lighting. They put so much into just everything for the show, and it's come out amazing, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes even when they're just showing like a little montage of them driving or whatever, just seeing like what used to be, essentially. You know, we saw the helicopters, the tanks all abandoned, run down and stuff like that, all the FedEx trucks and things, you know, just different parts of the city. Like there were still animals out there in one of the fields, so I'm like, it's been 20 years, dude, right? You figured they would be kind of dead unless somebody was taking care of them. So I wonder if that's a spot where somebody's living and taking care of the animals, and that's kind of their little compound too. I don't know, man, because you figure 20 years, people would either came and killed them for meat, or, you know, the infected would have got them or something like that. But maybe that's just a spot where somebody else is held up, kind of living their life too, similar to what Frank and Bill were doing. It also could be just because I don't remember if it was off in the country more, because when they did pull off for the little campsite, he said, you know, there isn't infected this far out really. So I'm assuming the infected kind of stay in the cities for the most part. But still, for animals to be there after 20 years, there's got to be somebody there taking care of them or doing something with them, right? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's got to be Henry and Sam. 100% it has to be. It's good because they can work together now, right? Like they have information on Kathleen and all of them. Joel, I'm sure he can find a way to get out of the city. Like he's a survivalist, similar to Frank and Bill, right? Or similar to Bill rather. He's a survivalist, so I'm sure he can figure a way out of the city, and they'll end up working together. Now, will they stay together as a group? Probably not. Joel doesn't seem like the type to really like to be in a group like that, especially traveling with somebody like Ellie. But I think they'll hang out for a little bit and kind of work together to get out of the city together, because I think Henry and Sam are cutting it close. Like Kathleen said, they're running out of food and stuff. So they're going to have to start scavenging more, going out more, which gives them a chance of being caught more. But this was probably the best situation for Joel and Ellie. Like, I mean, granted, maybe Kathleen and them find them and they don't connect that they were the ones to kill their people, right? They still just think it was Henry and Sam doing it, and they can kind of be let off the hook. But I don't think that's the type of thing to happen in this situation, in this world, man. But more backstory too on Joel and on his brother, which is cool to see. You know what happened with him. They're kind of, I don't want to say falling out, but why he's not with him anymore at this point in the story, right? Like, I think they mentioned in the first episode or the second episode, I think the second episode, that Tommy was part of the Fireflies, and I originally thought maybe he was out on a mission for them, but Joel mentioned that he kind of left them too. So it was unrelated. Whatever he went out for or is out for is unrelated to either of them, which is, you know, interesting to see too. I love that we're getting more and more information on Tommy, more and more information on just backstory every single episode. Last episode, we figured out exactly how this all started, man. We had the flashback and whatnot. This episode, we start to uncover more of Joel's past, which is great to see. Him and Ellie are connected more too, and it's good, man. You know, like in a world like this, in situations like this, you got to have a little lightheartedness. And you figure Joel, like, I know he had Tess, but they didn't really seem like it seemed like it was always serious with them. right? Like there was never times where they're just having fun messing around. And with Ellie, it's different having a kid around. It brings a new lightheartedness to the situation, and she's making jokes and stuff, and it's nice to see. But I'm curious now too as to who the first person was that she hurt. Now, does that mean she killed somebody before? She didn't say kill, she said hurt. So I wonder who it was, or if maybe she was talking about the infected back in the little gas station area from last episode. But I don't think it's that either, because I'm pretty sure she would differentiate like an actual human from an infected. But I'm kind of curious as to what that is too. I'm sure it'll come out more. The whole situation with when they first drove into the city with the dude kind of baiting them, like, even if it wasn't a bait, I'm not stopping, bro. This is the apocalypse. You know what I mean? I'm not risking it. I cannot help you. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not gonna risk A, you being infected, B, you just being a horrible person, or C, this being an ambush, which is exactly what it was, dude. Now, Joel, he said he's been on both sides of it before, so he's experienced it before, and he's done that before, which, I mean, at the end of the day, dude, no matter how good of a person you are, you get put into a world like this, and you get put into situations that you have to survive, right? You haven't eaten in days, you can't find supplies, clean water, stuff like that. You gonna do some fucked up shit, which is why there's so many even more fucked up people in these, you know, in apocalypse types movies, because people will do crazy things once they start hitting those points, man. But fantastic stuff. Excited to continue it. I'm so glad that this world building is just so good. It's like I could literally just watch them drive around scavenging, you know, looking through cities and stuff for hours and be content with it because of how good it all looks, man. HBO did a fantastic job with this shit, and I'm glad they did, because let's be real, video game adaptations don't typically always go the best, but so far this shit has been fantastic, man. Again, I haven't played the game before. I watched it played through years ago, and I don't remember much from it, but I know the game is really well received. People have been telling me about it in the comments and asking me to play through it, which I might end up doing at some point. But to see that this show is just this fucking good, man, I'm happy, man. I am. And I know a season 2 is supposed to be coming out. I know there's a Last of Us Part 2. So I'm kind of curious once season 2 comes out if they do continue on with it and do a season 3 too, or if they finish off or what, because I haven't seen The Last of Us Part 2 played through at all, so I don't know if maybe there's a conclusion in that or what. And same with this one. But regardless, fantastic episode, guys. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.